What's up, NBA fans? Today we're talking about who the Celtics are going to start at center this year, assuming that 1 through 4 is Derek White, Anthony Simons, Jaylen Brown, and Georges Niang. A reunion with Al Horford seems unlikely the more days go by, so we're going to look at some of the guys on the roster right now that could possibly get that starting nod at center. We'll start off with Neemias Queta, 26 years old, 7 foot with a 7'4 wingspan, weighing in at 248. Neemias is going into his 5th NBA season, and in 2024-2025, he averaged 5 points, 3.8 boards, and 0.7 blocks in 62 games, 6 starts. In those 6 starts, the Celtics went 5-1. Neemias averaged almost 10 a game, almost 6 rebounds, and 1.3 blocks. So he's been pretty good in the opportunities that he's been given in the starting lineup. I think that makes him the clear-cut favorite. And it's funny, too, hearing Amari Williams, one of the rookies on this team, a center that we're going to be talking about later in this video, he called Neemias the veteran of this group, which feels weird to say because I feel like just yesterday the Celtics were picking up Neemias after he got let go by the Kings. But here we are. He's going into his 3rd year with the Celtics and possibly a chance at the starting center position. But it's not like it's a done deal that it's going to be Queta because Luka Garza breathing right down his neck. He's looking for an opportunity to start. He's also going into year 5 in the NBA, coming off of 3.5 points, 1.4 rebounds, and 0.1 block in 39 games for the Timberwolves. Didn't really get much of an opportunity there. Was kind of stuck behind Naz Reid, Rudy Gobert the whole time, Karl-Anthony Towns a few seasons ago. But Luka Garza's 26, he's 6'10", with a 7'1.5" wingspan, 243 pounds, and he's poised to play big minutes for the Celtics this year if they don't make another move at the center position. So I think starter or off the bench, Garza is going to have a big role at the center position this year. There's also Xavier Tillman Sr. He's 26, 6'7", don't clip for me, with a 7'2" wingspan, 245 pounds. Going into year 6 in the NBA, averaged 1 point, 1.3 boards, and 0.2 blocks last year for the Celtics. 33 games played. He did have 2 starts. The Celtics went 2-0 in those games, but Tillman didn't make a single shot from the field in either game, so not much to take away from that. Have seen some depth charts list Tillman at power forward, but with his versatility, we'll include him in this video as well. We'll talk about him because he could play minutes at center depending on injuries and what happens later on in the season. But I think right now Tillman's just going to be a guy that comes off the bench and doesn't see a lot of action. And of course, you've got the rookie out of Kentucky, Amari Williams. He's 23 years old, 6'11", with a 7'6" wingspan, 262 pounds. Boston drafted him in the 2nd round, 46th overall. For Kentucky in 2024-2025, he averaged 11 points, 8.5 boards, and 1.2 blocks. And in the 4 Summer League games he played, he averaged 6.3 points and 5 rebounds in 18 minutes per game. One of his only weaknesses coming into the draft is that he can't shoot. You know, the modern big man, they're looking for guys that can stretch the floor. That's not the case for Williams. He can distribute the ball pretty well, though. And like I mentioned earlier with Williams, I think it's going to take him some time to learn from the vets like Queta before he kind of carves out a role in the rotation. And one more, this one's kind of a wild card. Charles Bassey, he's going into year 5 in the NBA. Played for the Spurs last year, averaged 4 points, 4 boards, and almost a block a game. Played in the Summer League for the Celtics. He signed a 3-game contract. Averaged 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks over 21 minutes. But apparently he had other commitments, so he didn't finish the Summer League out. There is a roster spot open. The Celtics did waive J.D. Davison. Is that to clear the path for Charles Bassey, who turned some heads in the Summer League? He was a late addition to the roster, showed up, and started balling, dropping double-doubles. At a position that is pretty much wide open, the Celtics could be taking a chance on Bassey, adding him to the roster. So to answer the question, my prediction, as I mentioned earlier, I think Neemias Queta is going to get the starting nod to open the season. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time.